South Africa's seasons. Billy Connolly once said, "There's no such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothing, so get yourself a sexy raincoat and live a little." And we agree. There is no bad season to travel to South Africa, and with some planning and the right clothing, not even the country's annual day or two of icy weather can put a damper on your holiday. Although it's the landscapes, experiences, and people that continue to draw in travelers from all over the world, not enough credit is given to South Africa's seasons, which are known for having spectacular, comfortable weather. No matter what kind of South African holiday you long for, whether you prefer a picture-perfect beach day, a once-in-a-lifetime Kruger Park safari to see the Big Five, or a scenic drive through the country's spectacular mountain ranges, South Africa's seasons ensure there's always a perfect time to come and explore. What is the coldest month in South Africa? The coldest months of the year don't necessarily spark the travel bug in most travelers, but being a country in the southern hemisphere, you need not worry about having to pack your warmest snow clothes. This is because South Africa's seasons are mostly mild, even winter. South Africa's coldest period varies depending on the region, because just about every region has its own version of cold, but generally July is the month when temperatures reach their lowest. This places the coldest month smack bang in the middle of the country's peak safari season. High-veld mornings are often frosty, while the Cape experiences a damp, misty atmosphere because of its fierce winter rains. And then there are some areas that barely feel the temperature drop, enjoying mild, sunny days that are ideal for outdoor adventures, like safaris. Since South Africa's winter varies so much from place to place, here's an area-by-area breakdown of what to expect during the coldest month to help you with your planning. Johannesburg and the Highveld. You can expect cool, dry conditions with daytime highs of around 16 degrees Celsius, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, and nighttime lows dropping to around 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Mornings can be frosty, but the days warm up nicely under the clear winter skies. Cape Town and the Western Cape. Winter in the Cape is quite different, bringing with it cooler temperatures, wind, and rainfall. July temperatures range between 7 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and 17 degrees Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. And when a cold front comes over, you can expect the minimum temperatures to drop right down into the negatives. It's the perfect season for chasing waterfalls and experiencing a greener, lusher landscape. Durban and the KwaZulu-Natal coast. Winter here feels like a mild summer elsewhere, with temperatures hovering between 12 degrees Celsius, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and 23 degrees Celsius, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. The sea stays warm, making it an excellent beach destination even in the middle of winter. The Karoo and Northern Cape. These arid, desert-like regions can experience extreme temperature drops at night, with some areas dipping well below freezing. However, the daytime temperatures are more than comfortable. The Kruger National Park and the Lowveld. The dry winter months here are ideal for game viewing, with temperatures between 9 degrees Celsius, 48 degrees Fahrenheit, and 26 degrees Celsius, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, and just about no rainfall. Which months are winter in South Africa? South Africa's seasons are unique, and winter is no exception. For the most part, winter is short and snappy. Winter in South Africa runs from June to August, but as mentioned earlier, the experience varies greatly across regions. While Cape Town and the Garden Route get their annual rainfall in winter, the rest of the country enjoys crisp, dry days, except for the occasional bit of rain following a cold front. This is generally considered the best season to book a safari, as the sparse vegetation and dwindling water sources make wildlife easier to spot. It also helps that the weather is a whole lot more comfortable at this time of the year, so spending some time in the sunshine is tolerable. What are the 4 seasons and their months? Just like the rest of the world, South Africa's seasons follow the conventional 4-season cycle. But because the country is so unique in its geography, you can expect varying seasonal patterns across the country. While some regions maintain a consistent climate year-round, others experience dramatic shifts in temperature, precipitation, and general weather phenomena. Understanding South Africa's seasons and what to expect can help you plan your trip around favorable conditions, whether for safaris, coastal retreats, or cultural excursions. This is how South Africa's seasons feel across the different regions. Summer, December, February. Hot and often humid, with occasional afternoon thunderstorms in the interior. The Cape enjoys a dry, warm summer, while the rest of the country experiences more rainfall. Autumn, March, May. A season of transition. The Cape starts to receive its first rains, while the rest of the country experiences milder temperatures with little to no rain. Winter, June, August. Dry and cool across most of the country, except for the Cape, which gets its winter rainfall. To spring, September, November. A stunning season of renewal. The West Coast bursts into a floral spectacle. Temperatures rise and the first summer rains appear inland. What are the 3 autumn months in South Africa? In South Africa, autumn stretches across March, April, and May, bringing with it a gentle transition from the intense warmth of summer to the cooler weather of winter. The days are lovely and warm, while the early mornings and evenings are rather crisp. This is certainly a great season for outdoor activities like hiking and game drives. During autumn, there is a subdued shift in color. The woodlands, natural forests, and the areas around vlays, streams, start changing color, turning golden brown. Unlike Europe and North America, most of South Africa doesn't experience the grand falling of red and yellow leaves. When you travel to South Africa during the autumn months, you can expect pleasant temperatures and fewer crowds, making it a prime season to visit, as most attractions will be a lot quieter than usual. Based on where you intend to have your holiday, this is what you can expect from each region in autumn. The Kruger National Park and the Lowveld. Autumn here feels more like an extension of summer, with warm days and just a hint of cooler nights and mornings. It's a great time for a comfortable game drive. Cape Town and the Western Cape. Autumn in the Cape means mild temperatures and the first signs of winter rain. The vineyards begin their transformation, making it a perfect time for wine lovers to plan their visit. Johannesburg and the Highveld. At this time of the year, the days are warm and dry while the nights are cool. Durban and the KwaZulu-Natal coast. The beaches and attractions of KwaZulu-Natal carry on being warm. The autumn months are a wonderful time to visit the beach. With our expertly curated tours, you can experience the best of every South African season. Dreaming about chasing waterfalls in summer, enjoying sun-soaked safaris in winter, or sipping wine in the Cape winelands in autumn, it doesn't matter what you have in mind or when you plan to visit, South Africa's seasons offer something special all year round. Book your South African tour today.